Hello everybody, a big hi from me. Well, I've been meaning to do this for a very long time now, but finally I'm here. Well, first things first, I would really like to thank each one of you for such heartwarming messages. I get so happy when I see little voice notes from babies, craft pictures. It really keeps me motivated, keeps me going, and makes me very happy. So thank you. Now I wanted to do this very short story session for our Christmas love for you, and I decided to do it quickly today so that before Santa my story reaches you too. So now today's story is a short one, but it's a fun one. Now let me quickly introduce myself. I am Richa and I live in Nairobi, and I have a very naughty 4.5-year-old boy. And we keep there are stories going on in the entire house the entire day, and which has turned me into a storyteller, and that's why today we got you a new story, and the story's name is The Best Home. Okay, so let's quickly jump into this story. Now this story is about a big fat mouse. See, you see this? A big fat rat. Now, this mouse used to love his cheese. He used to nibble on cheese the entire day. But what he didn't like was his house. He didn't like the house. He didn't like the house he was staying in. He didn't like anything about it. So one day he decided that I cannot live in my house. I need to find a better house for myself. So he started counting his friends, that I can go there, I can go there. And the first friend he thought of was the tortoise. Now, one fine morning, he got ready and he ran to Tortoise's house. And as soon as he reached there, he saw that the tortoise was living under a big leaf. A big leaf, can you imagine? And he was shocked. He said, "Your house doesn't have any walls. How am I going to live here? What if there's a storm? We are all going to get wet. I cannot stay here. Let me show you. See, the tortoise house. See, do you see? The tortoise living under a big leaf. So he said, no, you don't have walls. I can't stay here. So he said, "I'm sorry, let me go to my next friend." So the next friend he thought of was the frog. Now, where do frogs live? Frogs live in ponds. So when he reached his friend's house, the frog, he saw that the frog was sitting on a stone in the pond. Now he said that he thought and he said, "Oh my goodness, I don't know how to swim. How am I going to live with the frog? What if I drown in water? Who's going to take me out?" So he said, "Sorry, frog, I don't think I can live with you either." Now, he was beginning to get tired, but he was still very adamant that I need to find a good home for myself. So he kept walking. And when he was walking, he thought, "Oh, I have another friend. I have the bird. Let me go to her. She's very cute and sweet." So he went to the bird's house and he saw that the bird was living on a very high tree in a nest. So he looked and he wondered that what if I fall from the tree? I'm going to get badly hurt. So I don't think I can live with her either. So now he was beginning to get a little tired, but he still kept walking. And then he reached his friend, the dog. And where do dogs live? Dogs live in kennels. So he went to the kennel and he saw that the kennel was already very small for the dog to fit in. So he asked the dog, "If I come in here, we both will not be able to fit in at all." So he was very sad now, but the dog understood. The dog said, "Yes, we both will not be able to fit in." So he said, "I'm sorry, I'll have to move on." Now he came out and he was very sad. But immediately his eyes lighted up and he remembered his friend the horse. And he ran to the horse's house. And where do the horses live? Horses live in stables. And he knocked on the stable's door. And he asked the horse, "Horse, can I come in?" So the horse said, "Of course you can. But as soon as he entered the stable, he saw that there was a mess around, and it was so dirty and it was so smelly. My God, he could not stand there for a minute. He ran out and he was very, very sad. Now he was very disappointed because he had met all his friends. The day was coming to an end and he was tired too. And then he remembered his home. And then he went back to his own home. He went on the bed. He nibbled on the cheese and he said, "East or west, my home is the best." So see, this was my story for you. But doesn't this happen with all of us? That no matter where we go, how big, how beautiful, but when we come back to our own houses, we feel the best. Do let me know if you feel like that too, isn't it? So this was my short story session for you as a Christmas gift, because Santa wants me to give you gifts. Okay, and also in my stories, in my post today, I'm going to upload a very nice Christmas activity for you. Do decode your message from Santa and let me know if you liked it. Okay, so wishing you all a very, very, very Merry Christmas, and take care, be safe, and love to all. Thank you.
Mama.